have continued to push their creep wave a little far, which has let Sin put a lot of damage on that tower. Now, am I going to cancel this recall? No, we're just going to go ahead and go back. And what am I going to pick up? There we go. Going to start on the Soul Shroud. I do like that they changed the items that go into a Soul Shroud and put that Kindle gem in there. It's just a cooldown reduction and health item. I think that's quite nice to be able to build early on. It's certainly a lot easier than the Giant's Belt, just because the individual components are cheaper. So yeah, the Tear of the Goddess for mana regen, and then I tend to look at some sort of aura item. Is a really, really good one. Got a ping going on by a dragon. Nothing going on there. Ah, but we're going to kill them. Their team is away. It's a little bit risky. We're a little bit isolated, actually, and a few of them are missing. I dropped my ward in the bush, you can see, just to the north to try to stop anyone from coming from that side. Meanwhile, we've got pretty good vision in the bottom, so we know if Teemo's coming back and forth. And Teemo may be around, but we know where Shen is. He's not coming, which is quite foolish. If Shen and Teemo came, we would almost certainly be pushed away from the dragon. But looks like that's not going to happen. And Katarina's got another kill. Lots of pings coming here. Yeah, it looks like someone's finally coming this way. Maybe, maybe not. Really want to get this kill at this point. It's so low. And... oh, I even dropped the Clairvoyant, so I know they're not coming our way. And awesome, we get the dragon kill. Very, very helpful. And I guess I'm going to swing to the bottom. Oh, we didn't actually finish pushing that lane, but it's really, really close. So I decide I'm going to come here at least to push the lane, because at this point, I don't want to be in a lane anymore. It's actually, I've been here too long. I should have gone and assisted people somewhere at some point. I could have let Sin get some solo XP, solo farm. Although he might have had a hard time with Teemo being there. Teemo's actually really good at countering this push himself, since he can just tap his poison once on everything, drop his mushrooms to kill a whole creep wave. Here comes Singed again. Oh no, Cat finally got killed off. Looks like Shen teleported away somewhere. I'm going to continue to pop mushrooms, I think. There's one. Well, better now than when we're all low. And looks like we're going to be able to probably finish this tower. Especially with the tornado making sure to force him away. And it was too low. There was no way for Teemo to stay. So that's done, and now top is our next obvious target. Actually, top's being pressured quite a bit. What am I looking at? Oh, Singed just kept moving forward. So I loop around back to see if he's going to need any assistance. Throw the tornado there to cover his escape, and then just move back myself. I actually have no desire to engage there. Another Clairvoyance. Just lets you know you're perfectly safe, and in fact, I don't have to run away at that point. So we do lose our top turret. That push was just too much to fight back. But now I'm almost certainly going to want to go to the top here. Or maybe I'll pick up a creep, some creeps. So I don't do a lot of damage, but that tornado is a really nice setup. And bubbling yourself does help considerably. And of course, at level 11, anyone can take on a jungle camp. And no one else was grabbing them consistently, so I decided I would. I actually like the blue buff now that it's up, but I don't have faith, I think, that I can quite cover it. Or maybe I do. Oh, Cat may help me. Again, you can see how important that Clairvoyance is. It's such a good spell. And if you haven't been using it, if you're low level, you'd be actually remarkably surprised how much it can do for you. On the other hand, if you're super low level, then people just don't leave their lanes and gank enough for it to be an issue. But as soon as you get to that point where, you know, you consistently, from time to time, get ganked in some games, you know, in your lane, people come from behind you. If you experiment with Clairvoyance on the right kind of hero, you want someone who tends to be a little bit more supporty. You don't want someone who's going to be ganky, because with a gank type character, you definitely want, or you tend to want something like Exhaust Ignite for maximum damage. I don't know what the pings are going on there for. There's not a whole lot there. They asked for a ward. Well, I just Clairvoyance instead. Ooh, Shen's probably going to be able to go away there. Oh, especially with a mushroom in the way. Damn. And going to put some damage on Tryndamere, but he is no doubt going to be able to escape, just perfectly fine. He might even have his ultimate. But we'll be able to get a nice push in here, I think. Again, I'm farming tons of gold, just stealing it with my tornado. And looks like we're going to have quite a team fight here. I prepped the tornado to go through. It knocks up Tryndamere for a little while, keeps him off our people. Throw my heal down, gives us a little bit of breathing room, and, well, everyone runs out, but hopefully heals him a little bit of a tick. Maybe... We've got Shen teleporting in on someone. That's LeBlanc's illusion there. Lots of people who are very, very low. I tank the tower here for a little bit. Whoa, almost kills me, actually. I'm going to have to get out of there. And... take down Shen. LeBlanc's going to be forced back, and I think we're going to get another tower. That worked out pretty well. The score is currently 11-5. We're still leading, and we're certainly leading in towers. And the nice thing is, I really feel like our team, especially with the Janna, is going to have much, much better pushing capacity. And even if we were slightly behind on kills, we'd actually be in pretty good shape. Since Janna can also defend towers very well. Now, our Malphite may actually go down here. No, they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna chase that much. They're not quite. They don't have enough health. And drop a defensive clairvoyance there. Actually, spot Teemo coming around, flanking them. We've got to be careful, guys. There's 4 of them down there. I assumed they were just gonna run the whole time. There they go. I figured it wasn't worth coming to help them because there was no way we'd want a team fight. I can help people run away with the tornado, but I figured starting another push would be a good idea. Getting a little bit of free farm would be very nice as well.
Upon the wind.
And going after some cheap jungle here. So a really interesting contrast between League of Legends and Han, I think, is that as a support hero or support champion in League of Legends, you're still expected to make some money. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not this much. In Han, it's completely different. Like, I'm watching pro level games on HanCast and stuff, and other people playing Andromeda. Really, really good players playing Andromeda. And they'll end an 80-minute game where a bunch of people have like 200 creep kills with like 3 creep kills. 3 over the course of such a long game. Because they give all the creep kills to someone else. And one of the things is you'll see me going after jungle creeps here a lot because people don't consistently farm them. Okay? So I figure someone's got to get them. That's just XP sitting there, so I guess I'll take it. We're going to ward Baron because it's definitely getting time for Baron to start being an issue. But in Han, it seems, at least when I'm playing in a game with someone else, people are a little bit better about doing the jungle. And of course, in the pro level games, the jungle is consistently being cleared. And so, as a support character, you can literally sort of give up any chance of ever making gold in exchange for your carry getting a lot more gold. You'll make a little bit on... I assume you make gold on assists. Oh, I'm being slowed by the fucking mushrooms. We did take out a turret up top. Looks like Malphite was pushing. He's actually chasing Teemo away. Got some nice slows on Caitlyn there, but we're not going to be able to escape or catch her. And in fact, we're going to take a lot of damage in return. Just a little too low to go into that jungle. Probably shouldn't chase as well at all. I'm going to heal myself up. Decide it's not quite time to run away yet. Oh, well, they're running away, so I guess I might as well. Again, keeping up with that jungle. I just don't like to see it go to waste. And if you're playing, if you don't usually go in there, always check your minimap. Are there skulls on your side? Just go and grab them if you can do it. It's better than just having them sit there. They actually respawn fairly quickly, so grab them whenever you've got a chance.
In harmony.
You can see Janna actually does a pretty good job. Anyone with some AoE does a pretty good job farming these guys. And now I should have enough. Oh, not quite enough for an Archangel, which is I think what I was hoping for. So I decide... Oh, I decide to cancel because it looks like there's going to be a pretty good gank attempt here on LeBlanc. Of course, she's very hard to catch with her blink moves. And it doesn't look like we're going to get her. In fact, Malphite... Of course, at this point, he's acting almost a little bit like bait. He's so tough, he's not going to go down. And if they overcommit engaging against him, we've got enough people in the area here. And is Singe going to be able to grab Tryndamere? Yes. Now, Tryndamere's not the easiest to kill because he can use his ultimate, of course. But, and there it goes. And at least we can force it out at an inconvenient time. And he's going to stick around. We may actually be able to kill him there. There he goes. As soon as his ultimate wears off, boom, dead. Some nice AoE damage coming from their Caitlyn. They're actually going to be able to take out Katarina. And they're quite low, and looks like Sin... No, he's going to pull back. Doesn't commit completely. Malphite's got lots of health. He's still going in there. Singe is really low, though, and he's got tower aggro. I'm sure, yeah, he does go down from LeBlanc, getting credit for it. And that is the end of that. I definitely can't stick around, guys, so... We lose almost everyone. I think it's Sin and myself make it out. And they're going to have the opportunity to get a nice counter push in here. And I think... Am I going to go for some AP? No, okay, I'm going to get my aura. Oh, and I can still get AP as well. So... Yeah, okay, I do decide to go for it. Alright. You'll see me doing a lot of clicking between different items from time to time if I can't decide. Looks like there's going to be a serious push coming up the middle. And I'm not going there. I figure, oh, hopefully Sin can just ward off this push. There's a huge minion wave going top. Someone's definitely got to kill it. I think part of my mentality was kill this one and then get back down to the middle for the fight. Because we don't want to lose a tower while there's a team fight going on. That would be pretty annoying too. So hopefully they just don't engage if I'm not there. Now getting the extra AP is going to be really, really nice just to help do these pushes some more. So my Tornado is just going to start doing that much more damage. But of course my cooldown reduction now that I've got the Soul Shroud is going to help the entire team. And I really like getting those types of items. I think there should always be someone in the game with a Soul Shroud because it's so incredibly powerful. And I don't mind being the person to get it. Oh, with Katarina, they are going to fight without me there. I just want to kill these guys just for the extra gold, and then I'm going to run down. But, well, we got Teemo back. That's pretty good. And looks like they're chasing down LeBlanc. Sin should be okay here, even though he's sort of getting 3-man. There we go. There's Malphite. He's got his Guardian Angel. And looks like we're going to take down at least one person here. Shen's quite low. There we go. Tornado catches him. Slows him down just long enough. Perfect. Tryndamere coming after me, so I push him away. I'm going to try to slow him down. I do slow him down with my Zephyr. And he is going to do his Endless Rage, but that's not going to keep him alive long enough. And, in fact, even LeBlanc's in trouble. No, she's going to be able to get away. Oh, alright. So, still, I think we're in a good position to do a push here. We've got a good amount of health, except for myself, but I don't need to get too close to do anything. There we go, lining up a Howling Gale. Singe is going to try to go after LeBlanc. I think that was mostly going to be a scare tactic than anything else. I don't think there was a reasonable hope to catch her. And then warding the sides with Clairvoyance, just to make sure we're not being flanked. Especially myself, I am the weak one, and that would be a great position for someone to come and engage on me. Got some tower aggro there from doing damage to a champion. Now Malphite's got it, and he is going to go down. Yes, activates his Guardian Angel, so he's not actually going to die. We actually get a kill on Caitlyn, which is nice. It is a shame to waste that Guardian Angel cooldown, but worked out okay-ish. We're definitely going to want to pull back now. Come on, guys, pull back. I throw that defensive Tornado just in case someone decides to chase us.
Breathlessly.
Bubble myself before going through the bushes just because I'm worried about Teemo's Mushroom. And dropping another ward. I'm being such the team player this time.
With ease.
Oh, it looks like I even used my elixir. Usually I'm bad about that. I'll buy them and then not use them. But it's such a powerful item to use. Not that I need... It gives, what, AP and cooldown reduction, I think, right? And I don't really need cooldown reduction at this point, between my Ruins Masteries and the fact that I do have a Soul Shroud. But I don't think I'm actually capped. I'm pretty sure I still get some value out of that. I moved my camera way too late to catch most of the action. There's still a pretty tight fight here, with Singe going down. They're going to try to get Shen. That's going to work, but now I think Sin Shao is going to want to get out of there. Oh, he's being shot by Caitlyn through the bushes. Otherwise, he might have been able to keep going and take out LeBlanc, but not with the extra help. Finally complete my Archangel Staff. I'm at 167 AP, which is not a tremendous amount, but it will make a difference. And looks like I'm going to go for another aura item here, the Aegis of the Legion. Again, another item that, despite the fact that it's been nerfed since way, way back when, it's still a decent item and one that I think really works well on a team. Especially if you're already getting auras, it encourages team clumping up. We've been doing a lot of team fights. Janna, of course, her presence encourages those sort of team fights, the clumping up and the 5-man pushes. So carrying the aura items makes so much sense. There we go. Looking around, doesn't look like there's anything that needs my attention at this point, so I'm going to continue pushing here. I have full faith that they're not at my side of the jungle. And Janna is really, really good at escaping. Especially having that Soul Shroud gives her just enough health. She can bubble herself, she can slow down the enemy with Zephyr, she can knock them away with her ultimate, and with her Cyclone she can knock them up. And then when the Boots of Mobility kick in... That's interesting. Looks like a mushroom pop there. Did he put a mushroom on the ward and that exploded the mushroom? How interesting is that? Pings to go after... Oh! Teemo's just stealthed that whole time. Gets grabbed by Singed. I think he's going to be out of range from my Howling Gale, though, which is unfortunate. And Shen actually teleports in. That was a completely unnecessary teleport by Shen. Always nice to get that out of the way. And in fact, if they're going to follow us this way, that's fine. Throw that defensive tornado. In fact, maybe I should have finished it earlier. Just to knock them up, but looks like we get Teemo regardless, and we're actually going to be able to fight Shen right by the tower. Despite that the fact that he's a tank, we're going to be able to tower dive him and get the kill. Luckily, Katarina puts out tons of damage because she is a little bit fed. And in fact, even LeBlanc's in trouble here. She does have some pretty good escape abilities, and with Tryndamere here chasing me around, I do have to knock him away. Unfortunately, my tornado wasn't anywhere near to hit, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to go down here. I'm going to do my best. Another knock up with the tornado, and he's actually low enough that he is going to be forced back. So I managed to get out of there. And that's what I'm saying. Janna, she's so good. She's so good. She's definitely like one of the best champions in the game. I'm sure she's tier 1. Just a fantastic champion in all kinds of ways. And you can play her in a variety of different ways. She's quite fun with a heavy AP build as well. She never turns into a real ganker, but because she's so hard to kill, she can still rack up a very impressive personal score, and then her pushing just becomes sick.
Upon the wind, your team has destroyed.
If you're new to League of Legends, actually, she's quite nice because people are going to be bad at avoiding her tornadoes. But she scales up all the way to pro levels as well. She doesn't count on people's stupidity to be good. She won't land as many tornadoes, and then it might become more important to emphasize her shield at that point. Even though her shield has been nerfed. Before a few weeks ago, the shields were long enough that she would be able to keep the shield up on 2 people, basically, all the time, especially with cooldown reduction. And now we are pinging the Baron. Shen's bottom, that's a good sign. And I think a couple of them are dead. Yeah, I don't know. I think what we're doing here is walk around seeing if we can trigger any mushrooms, and we can't. So they may not know we're here. Oh, here comes Teemo, probably to check on this exactly. Oh, hello, Teemo. And why did I not keep moving? Oh, I do clip him. That's important. And Tryndamere is going to go straight for me. Luckily, Singed is actually going to fling him away. Good move, and he's going to come back after me. But at this point, I'm not super worried. I am able to delay him. He does ult again, so he doesn't die. But he's not able to kill me either. And, ooh, big team fight here. Malphite does go down, triggers his Guardian Angel. He's going to pop up back in a second. Katarina is doing tons of damage, but she might go down as well. Oh, she's got a Guardian Angel, though. Yeah, here I am trying to bubble her during her death animation, and it's not working. Another slow on Shen from me, I think. And they were able to take him out. And we should just definitely be able to take out this tower, no problem. Interesting ward. I don't know what the purpose of that was. Maybe if it was a ward that let you see the invisible to pop some mushrooms, but I'm not sure about that. So we get an ace, and we're going to be able to push this this inhibitor, and that is pretty much going to be game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a little bit more one-sided than I'd remembered it being. But you know, when I'm playing, I don't know if you're like me, but when I'm playing a game, I never feel like we're doing that well. I always feel like, oh, this is so dangerous and whatever. Although with one death, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the case this time. Boy, this is terrible commentary. I'm really not happy with it, but you know what? I'm gonna have to play some League of Legends tonight so that I can get another commentary up really, really soon. So maybe that's how I'll spend my time. Clearly, this game is over, so I'm going to stop my own commentary. I will let it play out to the end, so you guys can watch the rest of the game if you want. But that's it. And I know that I've done a lot of Janna commentaries, but I think she really is my favorite champion. She's so incredibly strong, so incredibly good, and multifunction. Like, I think you'd label her support, but for me, it's her pushing role that actually makes her who she is, and she changes the flow of the game with her tornadoes. Anyway, there it is. GG, game over. See you folks next time. Bye bye.
Victory!